Hey everybody, it's Corrine coming to you from Angel's Haven. I hope you can see me. It's about 10 o'clock on, let me think, Monday, August 6th. And I saw a question on one of my Facebook groups tonight, which said, what is the one thing that you most dislike about going tiny? Well, seeing that question coincided with my dealing with a small problem that I have right at this moment. And so I decided to hit play on the video on my my cell phone, and record a little bit about what I need to do this evening or tomorrow morning. I said hit play, but I meant hit record. I'm sorry, I've been working all day and I'm a little tired. So here's the deal. When I lived in Brookside, I started life in that house in 1983. No, I'm sorry, I'm really tired. 1993, with a small closet in the first floor, bigger bedroom. And that closet was about 4 feet wide and about 20 inches deep. And it had two railings, one for long things and one for short things, although the short railing or bar took up half the length of the upper bar, so you could hang about 20 inches of long things and about 40 inches of short things. So I lived with that closet from 1993 until 2009 when my son went to college. And then I moved upstairs to the room that had been his for the previous 8 or 9 years, and I used the cedar closet for my clothes. And it was a kind of a walk-in closet, not in the modern sense, but it was about 4 by 4, maybe 4 by 5, so it was deep, and it had two bars, one in front of the other, and I put my winter clothes in the back and my summer clothes in the front. And there was a smaller closet in that room, which was a pass-through to the unfinished attic. I was married for a few years, and my then spouse used the smaller closet for his closet, and we didn't use the attic for anything. When I got divorced in 2014, I put a shower in the half bath in that bedroom, and that shower took up the little closet, and we opened up a walkway to the attic and finished it out to a walk-in dressing room and closet. At that point, I suddenly acquired about 12 feet of hanging clothes. There was a full dresser in there, and I still have the cedar closet in which I put wool and winter things that I didn't want to be subjected to moths. I mean, I still don't know where to look on this camera, so I'm hoping I'm making eye contact somewhere. I'm just randomly looking wherever I think I might be engaging with the lens. So anyway, when I moved here to Angel's Haven, my tiny house, I suddenly had no dresser. I have two big drawers. You can't see them, but I'm going to turn the phone a minute and show you. So I have a drawer here which has, at this moment, summer things, and a drawer here which has winter things. I also have a hanging space right here behind this silk scarf, which is 21 inches wide, and the approximate depth of a hanger. So that's, and then in this wicker cabinet, this drawer is full of notebooks and things like that. And then this has my socks, and the bottom drawer has my underwear. So that's what I have for clothes storage. The two big drawers that I hope you could see are half the depth of my bed platform. And that is, the bed platform is 60 inches deep, so that's 30 inches. And they are 2/3 of the length of my bed platform. And that is 90 inches long, so they are 60 inches together, so 30 inches apiece. I'm not very good at math, but I think that means I have about 60 inches wide and 30 inches deep of drawer space, the two small wicker drawers, and 21 inches of hanging space. Well, when I first moved here, that was plenty of room. Well, it wasn't really plenty of room. I had it filled, but it was workable. Then over the last 6 months, as I've come back from Kansas City, I've brought back more clothing that I've discovered that I still had in my storage unit. Got rid of some of what is in storage. There's still some at Paula and Sheldon's house, and I need to get rid of. Heavy winter coats, heavy winter suits that I'll never need in Northern California. I like them, I just need to go back there and authorize them to be given away or dispersed amongst the random people that might wear the same size as I do. So, that's what I have. But here's the problem. When all my laundry is done, as is this moment, I have more clothes. More clothes. So, this is a problem going tiny. I got rid of 12 feet of hanging clothes, an entire large dresser full of folding clothes, a cedar closet full of wool clothes, and I got down to 60 by 30 inches of folded clothes, 21 inches of hanging clothes, and 2 small wicker drawers of underwear and socks. And when all the laundry is done, I have more than the room allows me to accommodate. So, this is a problem. That means that I have to go through everything. I can't just pick the things that are newly washed and say I'm going to get rid of those, because here's the deal, I wear these. So I need to go through everything else and pare down. I have maybe 15 items too many. I'm holding about 8. There are 3 hanging on the shower rack in the bathroom, and the closet is very full. I can't really get anything. And by closet, I mean the 21 inches of hanging space. You really cannot have a lot of clothing, at least in my setup. Now, I've watched a lot of videos recently about rolling your clothes, folding them standing up. You know, honestly, if something is rolled and stood up, I will have no idea what it is. There's a woman who lives here in a tiny house that's the same size as mine. She has 2 good sleeping logs, one of which is on a lift, and so it goes up and comes down. She doesn't have any hanging space that I've been able to find, and she has only drawers. And she rolls all her clothes up and she puts it all in these drawers. I don't know how she does it. I mean, unless she has identical clothing and very little of it, I couldn't do it. She's a better man than I am, Gunga Din. So, tomorrow I worked all day today. I just finished working. I worked on cases. The few I have left, I worked on job applications. I managed to send an email to somebody that ticked him off without intending to. That took a lot of energy. I blogged. I did not go down to the garden to water because I was working on job applications. I didn't have time. Oh, and I did 2 loads of clothes. That's why I know I have too many clothes. So, the blessing and the curse of going tiny is that you really have to downsize. Unless you're in a 30-foot, 10-foot wide house. And there is a woman in the park, and her house is adorable. It's absolutely adorable. It is 30 feet long, and I believe it's 10 feet wide, so it's wider than mine. Mine's 24 by 8.5. She has an actual bedroom, and in the actual bedroom, it's small. It's the depth of her bed, and you can barely walk to the windows. But in that bedroom, she has a cupboard, so as deep as the bedroom is. So she has, her bed is probably 90 inches deep and maybe a little more. So she has a cupboard maybe 100 inches long or something that has hanging clothes in it. It's a real closet. I don't have that. That extra 4 to 6 feet of length in a tiny house gives you the ability to have a real bedroom and a real closet. I didn't go that route. I wanted mine to be smaller than that. Her house is adorable, don't get me wrong, but it's bigger than mine by 6 feet. As a consequence, she could have more clothes than I do. So, Dr. Carr's mysterious spouse loves it when I do goofy videos, and I think this qualifies. So, the moral of the story is, if you're gonna go tiny, go tiny. And tomorrow I'm gonna take my clothes even tinier. So thanks for spending a minute of my tiny life with me, and I'll see you next time.